Alright, welcome back to another episode of Locomotive, where today we are starting on Herman Merman's journey on the train. So this should be fun. Can't go that way. But we can go ahead and
The door is...
door is bolted shut there, but we can go ahead and see what's happening
Name?
here.
Shanlo.
This is before the murder, so we'll see what he learned before that.
Go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
Because Arthur did not see Jian Lu at all. Hello, ma'am.
Hello!
Hello again.
Okay, so nothing
Hush.
else.
Very well.
I wonder who's on the list.
I might be able to...
The guest list stays on that wall, buddy. Don't even think about it.
I thought about it.
It's the VIP guest list for the green room, but... my name is notably absent. Don't they know who I am? May I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
Jian Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your name.
My name is
The
Jian
name
Lu.
is Jian Liu. I think you'll find me on the guest list.
Look, pal, you're not the first person to try and pass themselves off as someone on the list, okay? Even if I wasn't so good at putting names to faces, I literally watched Jian Lu walk in ahead of you.
Okay, my bad. No need for formalities.
No need for these formalities. I'm a man of celebrity status.
Ugh, look, pal, I know talent when I see it. If you were a celebrity, would I be asking for your name?
It
Tis
is
I,
mine.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman? And that's your real name?
It is indeed.
So your parents were trying to make things difficult for you?
They were both quite eccentric now that you mention it.
I don't doubt it. All right, I'll have to cross-reference you with the guest list. Nope, you're not on the list.
Okay, so we need to find a way to get our name on the list. Got it.
Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
Alright, so how do I get
How
my
do I
name on the
get
guest
my
list?
name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you
Uh-huh.
aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band. I mean, come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
I see. Uh-huh.
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan of the band.
Is that so? Let's do a little quiz then.
Oh, that
Ooh, is
is
there a
not
prize?
necessary.
There might be a prize, but you'd have to get all the answers right. What's the name of the band then?
It is the Big and
The
Talls.
big and talls.
No, that.
Alright, so I'll need to figure this out.
Alas, if only... I think it's best. Alas. It's the set. I'm sure they won't.
Yeah, we'll just take it, while they're playing. That's totally fine.
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing.
Uh-huh,
The
there we
songs are to
go.
be played in the following order: Railroad Rhythm, Whistle Stop Swing, Boxcar Boogie, Freight Train Blues. My love is on the line.
Okay, we can remember that, mostly.
It's nothing interesting.
Who's
Somebody
that?
on staff must have made a grave. These shelves don't seem to be carrying any of my works.
Who are you?
Hello there.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
Ah, okay. So how's
How
business?
goes business?
With all these rich folk trying to impress each other, business is booming. Between you and me, I like to crawl under the tables and scuff up their boots.
Is that strictly ethical?
It's called being a shrewd businesswoman. Besides, do you think the rich give a hoot about ethics?
I guess not. Aren't you a little young to be running a shoe shine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I'm an entrepreneur.
Sure. When is
Can
it
you
open?
tell me when the shoe shine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
What are you investigating?
When you finish your break.
Oh, whenever I feel like it. That's the perk about being your own boss. It's important to have a good work-life balance, you know?
That is true.
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr.
Oh,
detective
hi,
kit?
Dirk Chiselton again.
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old. The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
Well, I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big shot detective, use your own equipment.
She got you there. She got you there.
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I was
I may
stuffed.
not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool of
I did get stuffed
all.
in a music
Which
case,
is?
in an instrument case.
Powerful, investigative mind!
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
What do you want?
I'll leave.
Bye.
Okay. We can try to figure out what she wants.
Greetings!
How can I help you, monsieur?
Something tells me you're
Something
some sort
tells
of
me
artiste.
You're some sort of artist.
Bravo, monsieur! Tell me, what gave it away? The assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls? It was the beret, wasn't it?
I'm afraid a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be two things.
Are you waiting
Are
for
you
Lady
waiting for
Unterwald?
someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoe shine girl?
Yeah, we just
Oui.
talked to her.
I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald this evening. Alas,
Mhm.
that girl is far too preoccupied with her toys right now.
Okay.
The shoe shine girl is too preoccupied with her toy set.
Do you currently observe my shoes being shined?
No.
Then you have your answer, detective. How could a paying customer possibly compete with the Dirk Chiselton deducing kit?
It's a mystery.
What's this about a Dirk Chiselton deducing kit?
All I know is it's currently preventing me from getting my shoes polished.
Blast! My publishers assured me the Dirk line was still in the prototyping phase.
Okay.
Are you enjoying the band?
Ah, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
Uh-huh.
That's certainly intriguing.
No, that kind of dedication to the performance. It's art.
How's business in the art world?
Lady Unterwald has been kind enough to provide me with a steady stream of work. As it happens, I'm preparing to capture her portrait this very evening.
Got it.
You're on the Unterwald payroll?
I wish every artist would jump at the chance for a steady paycheck. Alas, our agreement is more commissions-based.
Okay.
Do you have a preferred artistic medium?
I prefer the canvas, but these hands have also sculpted many things. If you take the time to look around, you'll find many of my pieces aboard this
All
train.
right. We will
Of
keep an
course,
eye out for that.
I'm not always at liberty to discuss them.
All right. All right. All right.
I have to go now.
I bid you adieu.
Okay. Well, let me look at this real quick. I assume there's gonna be a lot more questions about the band, so let's talk to the others first. Oh, that's a couple of new people. I wonder if Arthur's on the train yet. So this is before.
What is it you want?
We're in the media.
I am the health
I'm
inspector.
the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector! Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
I'll have to mark you
I'll
down
have
for
to
that.
mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my kitchen. You don't intimidate me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back now.
Okay, so we can't enter until we get some stuff.
The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy.
Oh, interesting. Okay. We can't knock there. This one is Arthur's room.
Hello? Is someone there?
Sorry, wrong room. Ha.
Okay. This is my own quarters that was locked. Looks like there's nothing to inspect in here though. Hi,
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired the case to join, right?
I think you have me
Sorry,
confused.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
You ain't fooling anyone by denying it. I heard you were on the scene, snooping around.
I prefer the term investigating.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What sort of services?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Interesting. Tell me more about the higher
I
tier
want to
services.
hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
Interesting, okay.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
We can make an identification card, right?
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
Okay.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
You know, that's
On
a
second
thing.
thought,
All right.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
You did confess
Fair
to a
enough.
whole bunch.
I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
We will need his help.
I have to.
All right.
We will need his help.
Anyone in? They must have.
Yeah, we will need his help for making an ID of some sort.
Good evening, sir. May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you
Oh,
in
is
some
this is
appetizers
the
while
really
you
drunk
decide?
guy, the Rosebud?
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
Yes, always.
Very good, sir.
Okay, so we can talk with
Yes,
him.
what is it you want?
We'll follow him to the kitchen in a bit.
I noticed you were having trouble ordering.
And if I was, forgive me, but that's none of your business. Do you consider yourself a curator of sustenance?
You
Well,
mean a food critic?
Ah, spare me your stuttering. Tell me, for how long am I to endure your incessant hovering?
Until you run out of dialogue options.
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
What is this? Are you employed here? Or are you just another busybody? No, I'll have a drink with my meal.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Unterwald family?
Yes, I'm familiar with them. They're not my cup of tea. I heard the family has run the Unterwald Empire into the ground.
Oh.
Now they're looking for a quick way out. Lady Unterwald must have gone senile in recent years, entrusting those fools with even a modicum of power. Don't even get me started on those nephews of hers. Awful. Just deeply dumb.
You're not a fan of the Unterwalds, but you ride the Royce Express.
Well, you seem to be confusing business with pleasure. This is purely a means to an end for me. Even
That's
so,
fair.
a man has to eat, does he not?
That's fair. So why are
What
you
brings
here?
you aboard the Royce Express?
Business, although it's all been for naught.
Oh.
A gentleman's agreement used to mean something, you know.
Interesting. So someone here canceled his
business was
business.
cancelled.
That could be important.
Let's just say there was a disagreement between parties. We agreed on the price, and the other party chose to renege on the deal. Amateurs. I'm surrounded by amateurs.
Okay.
I-
Oh.
Indeed. That would be for the best.
Okay, okay.
So, you're in accounting. Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
Let's say one were to find themselves in a position where they'd partaken in some financial misdeeds. Perhaps moved a few numbers around here and there.
And we're speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course. What would you suggest as their next step?
I'd suggest they find themselves a good lawyer.
Once the sale goes through, it shouldn't be my concern any longer. Assuming everything goes to plan, of course.
I don't really want to talk shop, if that's all right.
Oh, just a little insider talk between peers, eh? That's hardly a crime.
I'd rather not. Besides, that
Okay, so that's all I can really do. Can I grab a lemon or something?
dead.
Deadheading.
What's in these?
That's Express Reserve Whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp.
Oh, we
Couldn't
can
hurt
take
to
it.
take a
Okay.
napkin, I suppose. I don't think
Yeah, so we got a napkin now.
it's the nap.
Hello, bartender.
Hello.
What'll it be?
I've been asked to find Mr. Liu. Have you seen him?
Sean, he was here earlier. Didn't stay long. Seemed to ask a lot of questions about Lady Untervald.
Okay,
What
okay.
kind of questions?
Her likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. Between you and me, I think he's smitten.
An interesting.
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
Oh, so we can ask him for advice as well.
Need that Dirk Chiselton kit, but the kid won't trade.
Want to trade, eh? Sounds like you haven't made a good enough offer. Maybe you should offer her something she couldn't possibly refuse.
Interesting,
I
okay.
need access to the green room, but I'm not on the list.
Didn't make the list, huh? Well, I can't help you there. Maybe try asking around. See if anyone could put a good word in for you.
Okay.
I'm a little unsure on how to proceed.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
Call Dirk Chiselton for help? I'm not sure if I could stomach that.
Suit yourself.
Okay, we might have to,
I think-
depending
Alright.
on how this goes.
That's enough.
Oh,
Talk
I
to you
forgot
later.
to do the other option.
Hello.
Well,
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job.
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Which is complete opposite from
Case?
Arthur.
Ah, I fear I've already said too much.
Okay.
That's enough.
Talk to you.
Hello, sir.
Herman, Merman. Is it really you? Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective? I have read all of your cases.
Well, that's You've read this
You've
one?
read Herman, Merman, and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Surely not.
Surely not Herman, Merman, and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin. It's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens.
Even this
Even
one?
Herman, Merman, and the Murmuring German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
Ah, yes.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush. How can I...
Uh-huh.
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for my next novel.
Oh, how exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a little sneak peek?
No, I'm
Not right
afraid
now.
It's very much a,
No,
a
no.
draft right now.
No,
Early
not
days, I
yet.
understand. Just let me know if you need any ideas.
Full of ideas, are you? What do you propose?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists
Oh,
you in
I just
solving
realized where this
crimes.
is going. Holmes
A
and Watson
detective and a
isn't.
doctor solving crimes together? That sounds a little
Yep,
outlandish.
this is a
Perhaps I
reference
haven't
to
explained it
Holmes
right.
and Watson.
They would be best of friends. And also, the doctor is really cool. He'd be a bit of a ladies' man, you see?
Pass.
Oh, that's okay. I have other ideas.
Let me just continue on this
Any other
talk
novel
first.
ideas you'd like to propose?
Maybe you'd have to solve a crime at the local hospital.
Is this about that doctor character again?
No, it's a totally new idea, I promise.
I'm listening.
You see, Herman would have to go undercover as a patient. He'd literally be under the cover, you see, listening in on all the incriminating conversations.
So I'd be bedridden and pretending to be unconscious the entire time?
Yes, that's it! Now, in order to sell the cover story, perhaps there could be a physician in the room
Here's the
nursing you
doctor
back to
again.
health.
So there would be a doctor?
No, they would be playing pretend. It's completely different.
Pass.
Oh.
He really wants to be in this. Any last
I
ideas?
may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. What about this? Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
This sounds more like it.
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane.
Okay,
you see.
okay, I'm listening.
While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts. Luckily, there is...
Ah, let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Oh.
Good try. Any last ones?
I cannot believe I'm asking this. Do you have any other ideas?
Of course, but I don't think you'd care to hear them.
I am so sorry, Doctor.
Have you traveled on the Royce Express before?
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Underworld goes, I follow.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
Okay.
Do you know where I can find Mr. Liu?
I did see him enter the green room a while ago.
Any ideas on how to get in
guest
there?
list only. But I'm sure those detective skills of yours could wrangle you in.
Sure.
Let me know.
I will see you later, sir. Let me go check in on the kitchen again. Hello.
Back again.
Oh, poquito.
I'm your new
I'm
hire.
your new hire, of course. Don't you remember?
I don't require additional staff. You are mistaken.
You'd be more hindrance than help, no?
Tis
How about this
I,
one?
Herman Merman, food critic extraordinaire.
Herman who? Nobody's ever heard of you, monsieur.
We're already sweating. We don't need any more publicity.
How about that last one?
This isn't the bathroom. I'll just be on my way.
Get out!
Okay, so we just need so yeah, no inspectors here. I assume that there's no one here really.
Hello? I guess no.
Technically someone is home, they just will not respond to us. Okay, so I guess the only thing now is we have to figure out this, and we also need to figure out this. Oh, the band's gone.
Alas.
Let's try this again now.
Hello again.
The nerves got to me.
The nerves got.
Is that what's the name of...
Balboa Swing.
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right?
I took a picture of
what
that.
song plays before Freight Train Blues?
That would be Boxcar Boogie.
Boxcar Boogie.
Lucky guess. What song plays after Railroad Rhythm?
Whistle Stop Swing.
Whistle Stop Swing.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
Is that?
Here, I'll sign it for you. Dear Herman Merman, thank you for being a fan.
Are you part of the band?
What an honor! Hello.
Are you a member of the band?
Who are you? Are you a member of the band?
No, dummy! Beverly Moore, stage manager and agent to the stars.
Uh-huh.
Take my card.
Okay.
More or less talent agency to the adequate.
That's me.
Is this a handwritten business card?
Yeah, And I'll be needing that card back. I make them bespoke.
Okay.
Perhaps your agency could represent me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself to be adequately talented?
I've been called adequate on many occasions.
Do you strive for competency above all else?
Every day.
Is good enough for you?
Yes.
It's all I can do.
Then let's talk. Which of your skills could be exploited for monetary gain?
I am a working detective.
I'm a working detective.
Okay. Have you solved any big cases?
Nope.
Well, this is technically my first case.
Pass.
Yeah, let's try the other
Perhaps
options.
Which of
Your
No.
perhaps your
Which of
How about, I mean, I don't
I-
think this
Yeah.
is... Okay, yeah.
perhaps your
Which of
How about this one?
I'm known to be very
Like, this is the
personable.
one that I think
no
would be...
skills then?
Okay, so there's nothing else there. Okay.
Let me through.
I'm you're not on the list. So
Okay.
I'm on
the top.
drat. I
Oh,
just
Okay. So
I'll
yeah.
see you around.
Let me just try to give that to this kid here. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, we can also use the key to unlock.
my own private
Oh,
quarters.
that's the private quarters. Let's see if I can give this to...
I'd rather keep it.
How about to her?
They wouldn't.
Okay, so there's nothing else left. Alright, well, I am gonna try to combine some stuff, but I'm gonna end this part here. We have checked in with most of everything.
Hello?
So yeah, we've checked with most of everything.
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Yeah, here we go.
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office.
Oh, we're actually stepping in, okay. I was gonna end the episode, but whoops.
The signature is definitely cursive. Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Interesting.
Nibbles is a mouth, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables. Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're giving it to me?
Look, can you forge that signature or not?
This should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
Well, I think it's mostly this, right? I need my name on that list.
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
Okay.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage. Mr. Masson. You can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
Interesting. So what do you
What
need
do you
it
need
for?
that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
Okay, I mean, that's fine. Can
This
you at least
item you want
tell me
to
what
get.
it looks like?
What does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me
Oh,
for a bigger
that's
price.
the... Okay.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses.
This is
Get
where
his guard
we
down.
do the
You mean
rosebud.
inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe.
The rosebud.
It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Okay.
Can't you just intimidate him into
He's a
giving
big
you
guy
what you
though, I
want?
guess.
Mr. Massan isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
Okay.
If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement, after all.
Oh, we do not trust this guy at all.
I'll
Get you.
Can I talk to
So-
him about anything else? Okay.
I'll see.
Get you. So, how...
I'll see.
Get you later.
Right, so that's also talk to Dawn.
How long?
Not sure, but I know that dish didn't have mushrooms when I ate it.
Ugh.
That is a while.
Friend?
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
Interesting. Okay.
Why the honeymoon suite exactly?
I enjoy my privacy. Nobody's gonna risk walking in on some honeymooners.
You know, that's actually kind of fair.
Ah, there's...
Like, I guess that actually does make some sort of sense. Okay, well, I am going to end this episode here. Next time we check in on Mr. Masson over there. We have the recipe.
It's Donnie's recipe. It's Donnie's recipe for...
Which we can talk to the bartender about, I assume. So we'll end this episode here, and next time we'll continue figuring out what's going on. I'll see you all then.